Alright, everyone at Liverpool Zone News, I hope you're all fired up, because we have breaking news that will set Anfield alight. After weeks of speculation, negotiations and behind closed doors discussions, Liverpool have officially sealed the deal to bring Ousmane Dembélé through the doors. Yes, you heard it right. The 26-year-old French winger, fresh from a career-defining revival last season, is now a Red. This transfer marks one of the most intriguing moves of the summer window, and in today's update we're diving deep into every angle from the astonishing backstory that led him here to the precise financials and the unique qualities he'll lend to the squad. Dembélé's journey to Merseyside is the stuff of modern football legend. Originally a record-signing teenager at one of Europe's elite clubs, he burst onto the scene with electrifying pace, ripped apart defenses with his direct dribbling, and delivered assists and goals in equal measure. But injuries and intermittent form brought his progress to a grinding halt, leading many to question whether he'd ever fulfill that early promise. Last season, however, under a manager renowned for rekindling careers, Dembélé reclaimed the spark that made him one of the world's most coveted wide players. He finished the campaign with 12 goals and 13 assists across all competitions, blending incisive passing, blistering one-on-one skill and an uncanny knack for arriving unmarked in the box. That resurgence was enough to rekindle interest across Europe, and Liverpool moved decisively to secure his signature before their rivals could blink. Financially, this transfer is as smart as it is surprising. Liverpool will pay an initial fee of €30 million to his former club, with an additional €10 million in performance-related add-ons tied to goals, assists, appearances, and team achievements. That structure means the deal could rise to a total of €40 million. If all targets are met, a modest sum considering the caliber of player involved. The 5-year contract takes him through to the summer of 2030 with an automatic extension clause if he reaches a set number of matches and collective honors. His weekly wages place him among the better-paid attackers in the league, reflecting both his experience at the highest level and the belief that he still has his very best years ahead. Behind the scenes, the transfer saga read like a screenplay. Scouts first alerted the recruitment team after analyzing his performance data: an average of 4.2 successful dribbles per 90 minutes, a passing accuracy north of 85% in the final third, and expected goals and assists numbers that ranked him in the top 10 of all European wingers. Negotiators then waded through a complex web of agent clauses and loyalty bonuses, finally reaching agreement just as interest from La Liga giants intensified. A medical at the club's training ground confirmed his full recovery from previous hamstring setbacks, earning the thumbs up from the sports science staff. Less than 48 hours later, the club's social media channels erupted with a welcome to Liverpool announcement, triggering a tsunami of engagement from fans worldwide. On the pitch, what does Dembélé bring to this Liverpool side? First and foremost, raw acceleration and balance. He possesses a low center of gravity that allows him to change direction in a blink and shrug off challenges, making him a perfect fit for the rapid transition game that thrives here. Whether he's charging down the right flank, whipping a low, curling cross into the penalty area, or cutting inside to unleash a venomous shot with his stronger foot, he keeps defenders perpetually guessing. He's equally adept at using his weaker side to rifle shots on goal, ensuring he's a threat no matter how he's deployed. Tactically, his arrival opens up a multitude of options. In a front three, he can stretch defenses by hugging the touchline, offering width that encourages overloads. As an inverted winger, he can drift into central channels, creating space for overlapping fullbacks to exploit and combining with midfield runners. His vision and creativity mean he'll not just finish moves but also start them playing through balls that split lines and unlocking parked defenses. Against deep-lying opponents, his ability to draw fouls in dangerous areas presents additional set-piece opportunities, a subtle but valuable asset. Another defining feature of Dembélé's game is his unpredictability. He's not a player to stick rigidly to patterns. Instead, he improvises. One moment he might feint inside, the next he's at full sprint down the touchline. He thrives in tight spaces, using feints, steep overs and shoulder drops to create even the smallest slivers of room. That kind of individual brilliance can be devastating in high-stakes matches, where one moment of magic can change the course of a game. This unpredictability also injects an air of spontaneity into the team's play, something that keeps spectators on the edge of their seats and opponents constantly on alert. Physically, he ticks every box for a modern winger. His stamina allows him to maintain high-intensity sprints throughout matches, fitting seamlessly into the relentless pressing style that Liverpool demand. He's shown willingness to track back and support defensively, contributing to the collective work rate that underpins this squad. Injury concerns have dogged him in the past, but recent seasons have demonstrated his resilience. He's managed to stay fit at crucial moments, hitting top form when it matters most. The advanced medical and recovery protocols here should help keep him available week in, week out. Beyond the individual attributes, there's also a story of timing and opportunity. Liverpool, chasing major honors on multiple fronts, needed that extra spark, a player who can shift a tight game with a solo run or a defense-splitting pass. At the same time, Dembélé was seeking a fresh challenge in a league renowned for its intensity and global profile. Several of his contemporaries have struggled to adapt to the pace and physicality of English football, but his exploits last season suggested he's more than ready. In his own words during the unveiling press conference, he spoke of the allure of Anfield, the fans, the history, the way this club demands excellence. It's everything I've ever wanted as a footballer. Behind closed doors, senior figures in the dressing room have already welcomed him. They see in him not just a dynamic winger but a student of the game, someone eager to learn, to fit in, and to push the collective forward. That humility, combined with undeniable talent, is often a hallmark of players who go on to elevate their teams. Training ground reports speak of him staying behind after sessions, drilling finishing and free-kick routines, and studying teammates' movements to build understanding. That work ethic bodes well for an easy integration and rapid impact. Statistically, during his standout season he averaged a direct goal involvement every 93 minutes, a remarkable figure that few wingers can match. He also registered key passes at a rate of 2.5 per game and completed an average of 90 touches in the final third each match. In matches where his team held more than 60% possession, his influence only grew, reflecting his ability to thrive in forward-dominant play. Surrounded by the creative midfielders and incisive attackers at his new club, those numbers could climb even higher. Off the pitch, this signing has commercial ramifications too. His global profile, particularly in France and emerging markets in Asia, aligns with the club's strategy to grow its brand worldwide. Merchandise pre-orders for his replica kit smashed records within hours of the announcement, and partnerships with sponsors in his homeland are already in discussion. But more than that, his personal journey from frustrated prodigy to revitalized star resonates with supporters who appreciate narratives of resilience and redemption. As we look ahead to his debut, scheduled for the upcoming preseason fixture against a top European opponent, ticket sales have gone through the roof. Fans are desperate to witness that first Liverpool touch, that first tease of the ankle breaker, and, we hope, the first goal celebration. The anticipation is palpable, and it won't ease until he steps onto the pitch wearing the famous red jersey. So that's the full picture. A move that blends financial prudence with strategic ambition, a player whose unique blend of pace, skill and creativity fills a crucial gap, and a story of revival that adds emotional weight to every moment he plays. Liverpool have taken a calculated risk on Dembélé, one that, if it pays off, could deliver the highlights and the honors that define great seasons. Don't forget to subscribe to Liverpool's Own News, smash that notification bell, and stay tuned for every twist and turn in this exciting new chapter. You won't want to miss a single update on Dembélé's journey at Anfield or any other development in our quest for glory.